Hi everyone, it's Killshot999 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the Morgue, Arc versus SLY. We got Red Wedding, and we got fours are wild tonight. What does that mean? It means that, first of all, with the Red Wedding match, we've got the home team SLY that'll be able to use 3 legendaries twice. So they'll be able to, we got 3 players, they'll be able to use legendaries twice in a game, getting to their secret moves and their high-powered legendaries. Arc, the road team, has 2 players that we get to use legendaries. 2 players will get to use legendaries twice. And Fours Wild means that we're changing the format tonight, and we are going to have 4 players all throughout. Now, we can play up to 7 tonight, but it means rounds 1 through 4, only 4 players. Typically in round 5, where we would bring in an additional player, we're having 4. So let me kick this thing off because I got to give some shout outs. First of all, let me give a shout out to Valar. Hello, 9NR. Kills Great Mods. Channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, box coins. I got so many compliments today with what we're doing with some of the new items. I love it. And how about Trigger? It is. Everybody typing in chat right now. You guys know we love our fans. And Monday night, Wednesday night, Saturday night, you guys know what night it is. It is date night, baby. Ranger Chris. We got the whole Triggers army in the house. You better believe it. It is date night. It's what we do. We all get together and we play this game, have a lot of fun. So we're going to show you guys the standings. This is an important match. It's important for a lot of reasons. Team Mirror is probably cheering for Arc tonight, one of their rivals, because if Arc beats SLY, Mirror will clinch first place in the tournament. If SLY wins tonight, then there's a lot of combinations. Then the next match that Mirror has against Vox is huge on Wednesday night. And then the final match for Mirror would be epic because that would be SLY and Mirror battling for first place. So a lot of different combinations that can still happen. I do the math so you guys don't have to. Here it is. I'm going to take you guys down. You can see Mirror 12-7. Arc is 11, or I'm sorry, SLY is 11-7. But Mirror holds the tiebreakers. They hold the tiebreakers head-to-head. They hold the tiebreakers in point differential. But SLY could still finish ahead of Mirror if SLY runs the table and wins all 3, and if Mirror were to lose to Vox and then lose to SLY. So still some combinations this could happen. We will have a better idea after tonight of what the postseason is going to look like. But we got 4 matches remaining in the Morgue before we get to playoffs. And can anybody tell me what is important about tonight's match? It is regular season. It's the final regular season match for SLY. However, they still have a pretty good chance of getting a home field match during the playoffs. But if they were to lose all 3, this would be the last time SLY would play in the swamp. You can see we've got tonight's match, Red Wedding, Fours Wild. Wednesday night, we got Vox and Mirror, and that could be a preview of the first round match. Then we've got next Monday, we got SLY at Arc Speed Racer, and then, of course, the final match of the season. No bosses, no bots, and that will come to you live on March 22nd. It is going to be wild. All right. Let's take you to the player control points tonight. Now, again, this should weigh in on some of your voting. We've got the Max Awards coming up in a few weeks. So this is a guide just to give you some names, some different categories out there. You know, you'll see multiple names on these categories. Moonshot still with the gold bar lead, but several people jumped up in the standings. Look how many people moved up to 7. Julia, Deacon, Samurai, and Dimes all with 7. Kel, still in it with 6. DZ, we got Crimson Tide. 1,605 points. Cat and Dow, 2nd and 3rd. Speaking of Dow, Julia, Kel, take a look at this. Ruffled Feathers. We've got Dow with 8. Julia got 1, closing the gap a little bit, 3. We'll see both those in action tonight. A lot of people tied at 2. We got Range Rovers. Father Ron with a 2-tire lead. Looking pretty good, but Julia only about 40 points behind you, Ron. So she's still in it with the tire. We've got Deadly Dimes up there as well in 3rd. Take a look at the Cannonball. Justice, I think it's safe to say 15 cannonballs. He's probably going to win the cannonball run. And then we got Justice with 12 orbs. Justice looks like he's going to be the gold orb champion as well. So a lot of good stuff there. So you guys know something we've been doing a little bit different to help you guys and get some involvement and the participation, all of those things, is we give away a pack on this screen right here. So tonight we've got Ark and Sly playing. If you are from Mirror, or you are from Vox, or you are a super fan that might want to get into the game at some point, give me a number right now from 1 to 20. We're going to give away a free pack tonight just for being here, just for cheering people on, just for saying, hopefully you guys give it your all tonight. So if you are Mirror, if you are a fan, if you are if you're wait, Vox. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, Vox. I'm forgetting about you guys too. It's like, if you're Mirror, if you're a fan, I'm like, there's got to be somebody we're missing. It's Vox. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. All right, here we go. All right, I've given you guys plenty of time. All right, last call. I'm getting a die roll right now. If you have not posted a number, hasta la vista, baby. Here we go. The number is Number is 6. Dr. Dye, bringing home that epic pack. Congratulations to Dr. Dye. Loading it up. And this will not be in the box event that we have Thursday night. So before I get to tonight's bundle, which is epic, double epic, I want to remind you guys what we got going on, because it is going to be a very busy next couple of weeks, okay? Nothing tomorrow night, but I will be in the lab working. Me and Rabbit are making serious progress on the next Battleground. You guys are going to love it. It is going to be unlike anything we've ever done. Awesome, awesome stuff we have set up for you guys. Wednesday night, we got Vox traveling to Mirror. Thursday night, we've got the last theme box event for this Battleground. The next one will be related to the next faction war. I got a big announcement coming to you guys on Thursday night. Very big announcement. I think you guys are going to like it. Friday night, we got the end part 3. And we got nothing going on Saturday or Sunday except Kel will be putting together a team to do some portal training and some portal practice, because we're getting closer with the portal. I will be locked in an inventory room for 2 straight days. I'm going to be like Aaron Rodgers doing a darkness retreat, and I will get your inventory out to you guys Sunday night. So 2 days, and then Sunday night you'll have your inventory, and then next week is the final week of the season, and then we got Max Awards, and we got the tournament, and we got a whole lot of cool stuff. All right, I'm going to take you guys to tonight's bundle. And one of my favorite pieces of gear, one of your favorite pieces of gear, but not just that. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Take a look up top. We got ASC, we got Iron, we got Absorption Potion by request, Seal Smoke, 5 Pet Revives, and if you have not seen it yet, brand new. This is the strongest tape in the game. Look at the tape, and if you're using multiples of these tape, which you're not tonight because there's only one of each, take a look at the Flexite. That is, you read it right, base 99, damage 99. Yeah, you wear 2 Flexites, you're talking about stats. But take a look at the Zircon. Damage 60, AP 60. Wow. Tape just got crazy, crazy good. That's going to help you guys. All right. One of each of your waxes. Curse Red, Krampus Ruby, Glyph of Ravage, Combat Orbs, Frantic 5, Red Summon Skins, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, give you a Hostile 9, Curse Blue, Krampus Sapphire, Secure Glyph, Arc Spark by request, Ghost Smoke by request, Sly Spark by request, Curse Death, Neon Red Gel, Onyx Skins. And since we rolled out a new tape, this tape will not be replaced because it does what it needs to do. I'm going to give you guys 20 Elysium tape to make sure that you can keep your legendaries attached to yourself. 20 Elysium in tonight's bundle. So if you're running a little bit of low on Eli, now you got a little bit more. Green bundle is going to be Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Decay Smoke, Rare Smoke by request. You guys know how good that is. Glyph of Carve, Arc Smoke, Stronghold Speed, Blue Spark, Stellar Skins by request. Up top, Summon Skins, Gold and Mythic. The very, very rare Moonshine. You only get it on occasion. Moonshine, best heal in the game. And then tonight, something that has been a part of Playdead Live ever since those white platform boots we rolled out in year number 1 that had base 6. Well, oh my, look at how the boots have changed. Slayer boots, H150, D150, highest APR in the game, APR 150 on gear, and base 170. What makes this base so special? You can upgrade it. Absolutely. There it is. I mean, come on, y'all. This is what it's all about. Kel, let's see who picked it up. And, right, as the great philosophers tag team once said, whoop, there it is. Whoop, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way we do it. This is what you guys show up for. You show up for the game, for the strategy, for the planning, for the action, so people can watch you get out there, lay it on the line. That's why we do it every season. That's why we created the Morgue, which is the best PvP we've ever created. And I can promise you, as good as we did with the Morgue, and we did great on the Morgue, all the different aspects and avenues of ways to play it, the next Battleground is going to make you it's going to be breathtaking. Tonight's bundle, check it out. Bones, Julia, B-Dub, Ron, Dimes, Jim, Moonshot, Trigger, Craven, Busy, Flyrod, Dr. Die, Crimson, Valar, Samurai, Cat, Football, Dow, Justice, The Animal, and Kel. It is one of each. It is one of each of the Flexite and the Zircon. All right. So I have got, it's that time. I know we got some people anxious. Busy must be starting tonight because she's like, let me get my pre-match buffs in there. That might tell you something. All right, it is 8:29, and I am correct. We've got Julia, Busy, Dow, Jim, Crimson, Dimes, Bones, and Craven. Give me your pre-match buffs, everybody. This is what it's all about. We are coming to close to the end of our 8th epic Battleground, and man, are they fun. Nothing I'd rather be doing on Monday and Wednesday night. I see Busy B. You can see. Got that ASC. COC. Julia, ASC using Flexite and Zircon tonight. Dow, using 2 Dyneema. And is Eli. I see Crimson. ASC, Hexite, Eli on SLY Shaw, double Eli. Got Bones, Hexite, Eli. Craven Light, says I'm going to use the Flex and the Zircon. I'm using them both tonight, baby. Eli on guard. Deadly Dimes. Look at Deadly Dimes using the Hexite up. I see you. All right, so we just need Gemstones pre-match buffs. I see you. I don't see your buffs though. Just repost them for me. I see what you just said. So post them one more time. I don't. They're not on my screen. I've got Busy, Julia, Dow, Crimson, Amy, Craven Light. There it is. All right, it's on my screen now. Thank you for reposting that. And let's get down to the field of play. Taking down to the SLY Swamp, everybody. All right, tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Starting out, going first for the home team, Craven Light. I'm just moving a file. Give me 1 second. All right, after Craven Light, we got Busy Bee making a start. Busy Bee in the bomber zone. Following Busy Bee, we got Deadly Dimes in the bomber zone. Dimes will be followed by Gemstone. And as a reminder, Craven is a red jersey and a captain. Gemstone is a red jersey and a captain as well. After Gem, we got Bones. Bones wearing the red jersey tonight. Bones will be followed by Julia in the rover zone. Going last for Team SLY is Crimson Tide. She is in the red jersey using 2 legendaries. And then Dow is a red jersey using 2 legendaries as well. All right, so again, Craven, Busy, Dimes, Jim, Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. Craven Light, you're on the clock going first. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to get your move in since you were going first. All right, Craven pulling Busy into dungeon. No hesitation, no doubt about it. I think Busy was ready and expecting. All right, Craven and Busy Bee into the dungeon. Now, both players are going to get to take a shot at this. Give me 999s. Busy and Craven, if you're ready for the maze, and the maze gives you a big advantage over other players, because then you can get that important buff. And all you have to do is give me 4 digits. The first person to get these 4 digits is going to win the maze. Good luck. Here we go. All right, this one looks pretty easy. I think the answer is 9, 3, 8, 5, or 7, or 6. Could be a 12. No, it can't be 12. 12 would go higher. You're only allowed 9 numbers, so it's got to be something that's not that. Craven says it's 8376. Busy, just throwing some random stuff up there, Busy. I love it. Busy's like, 9825. No. All right, it is 8. It is 3. It is 7. And it is 6. You can see the path. Craven Light. And Busy. Craven, which buff would you like? All right, Craven grabbing a seal. All right, Craven Light. First move, both players have absorption in round number 1. Play smart. Craven with a slight advantage already. But Busy will come out in round number 2. She will get her move in the second round, which is huge. Craven will be tied up in the dungeon for 2 rounds. And Busy, when you see the move, let me know if it hits or if there's something that you can do about it. Remember, there's no legendaries in the dungeon, so the quicker the players type and respond, then the quicker we can get the counteraction in. Craven, I'm going to give you 5 more seconds to get your move in. There it is. He's going to steal Busy Psycho. Double Mythic Blaine to Busy. Ghost Smoke, Absorption, Standard Ammo Red Gel from Law Dog. Busy, you got no Psycho, so he is doing some stuff. Busy hits. All right. She has no Psycho. So, Double Mythic Blaine is doing double damage in the portal. That is going to break Busy's first turn gear absorption, but then some of that is going to carry over. Remember, it's double damage. So, Busy, you are taking 15% just from the carryover from the Double Mythic Blaine. Then you're going to get hit by Standard Ammo Red Gel. He didn't put any juice on it, though. Oh, my. Craven chose for the absorption instead of the juice. Will that come back and haunt him? We'll find out. Straight up Law Dog shot. Taking Busy from 85% with no juice on it. Down to 73%, Craven liked. He went Standard Ammo, Red Gel. So Busy still in the game. She did take 2 damaging blows, though. That's going to take her down to the rack, which is going to take her from 73 down to 63. Busy, your first move. Craven may be thinking better to go protection. He is going to go, Busy is going to go Vines, Nitro. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Busy. I wanted to see it. I love the crit hit potion. Epic play. Vines to Craven. Going to get rid of his absorption. Then Nitro. Going to give Busy a seal. Craven's still not taking any damage. Goat Grenade loaded is going to double hit Craven. Well, actually, let me backtrack. He has first turn gear absorption as well. All right. So the vines are going to break his gear absorption. Then the Nitro is going to break his regular absorption. Craven crafty as well. That's a big play by Craven. Does get rid of both of them. Gives Busy a seal. But because Craven still has his seal, the Goat Grenade only breaks his seal. Because of the double absorption. Well played, Craven. I was thinking he should have played a little more firepower, but he was a step ahead playing the absorption. Craven, your final move. You've got the maze. You got the soul. You cannot enrage and hit Busy. You can hit her, but you can't hit her because You can't use any potions to hit her. All right. Go Smoke. Breaks her seal. All right. Go Smoke breaks the seal. Vines. Going to knock her down a rung. Going to take her down to 53. Mythic Taser is going to hit. Busy's going to take you Mythic Taser from 53 down to 32. The spike is going to take you down to 22. And Craven bringing the heavy ammo. The best ammo in the game. But he still can't juice the attack. Great ammo, Craven, but no juice. %, taking Busy down to 4. All right, Busy. The crit hit might have saved your keister. Final move, Busy. Craven's got the mind, the body, and the soul. Oh my, no, don't do it. Craven, Silver Spark, Mythic Thorn, Heal and Seal will not resolve. F5, Red Eye. Let me know if it hits. Oh, Craven, no. Oh, I thought he was going to do it. Oh, my gosh. Craven, you didn't want to red-blue that for a killing blow with a blue? All right. Craven Light getting the win. Could have got the ruffled feather. Could have got the ruffled feather with just a red-blue. All right. We've never seen it. I thought finally somebody was gonna stop it. All right, I'm not going to calculate damage because Craven Light's still going to have the mind and he's still going to have the soul regardless of where the other stuff ends. All right, take you back up top. Craven Light getting the killing blow, choosing to save the blue. But he's also going to play Victorium. And Victorium is going to give him 25 points. All right, MBS for SLY. All right, good job. I don't know, Busy. I probably would have red blued you there and gotten a killing blow, but that's just me. I'm cruel like that. All right, let's get busy. Let's go to Dimes. Dimes, I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to get your moves in. All right, Deadly Dimes gonna go Lost Stream to their wall. Dime says, doesn't matter. We want a piece of that action right there. All right, Dime's playing that legendary Lost Stream. Going to go Furnace Wand to get the red wands out of play. So we cannot have another red wand, and that means combined enrage in round number 1 cannot go over 6. Dime's going to play Boss to Main Street. Boss in 1 would cap in 3. Going to send a Max Seal to Crimson with Absorption. So Dimes has double Absorb. Mass Destruction. Give that multiplier to everybody in SLY. Inferno to Strawman. And Jim is going to gold blue. Dimes probably expecting it because she played the double absorption. So Dimes, that is going to get rid of your gear absorption. You still got 1 left. Lost Stream is good. Furnace Wand's good. Boss is out there. Max Seal Crimson. Her potion is absorption. Does not light a straw man, but does buff the entire team. Let's go from Deadly Dimes over to Gemstone. Gemstone, give you 20 seconds to get your move in. Even though Busy lost a dungeon, Ark will have an extra player in round 2 because Craven took her in before her move. So Busy, you will get your next turn. Craven will not be back until round 3. All right, Jim is going to drop a seal. Going to play Dark Boss to their chest. Jim playing Dark Boss in 1 would cap in 3. Dark Boss could be worth an extra 25 if it caps. Going to Euclid Bones. Bones turning into Marty. Going to hinder Dimes. Give Dimes a -1. And the Skewer grenade to the straw man. I'm assuming you meant Aqua, though, correct? So, yeah, well, I can't make Inferno out of Aqua. The closest I can come up with is Aqua, and Aqua would be a Frost Grenade, not Inferno. So I'm going to have to go with that. And Craven already called hits. It's not going to do anything to the straw man. All right, so Seal, Dark Boss, Euclid to Bones is good. Hinder Dimes. And the Aqua Grenade, not going to do anything. All right, let's go from Gemstone over to Bones. We skip Bones and we go over to Julia. Julia, you're on the clock. Give you 20 seconds. All right. Julia going to go Sleet Wand. Sleet Wand's going to freeze the black block. Going to activate Euclid on Crimson. Going to jump into Rover. Go to the Temple Stairs. Going to drop a seal. Craven, let me know if it hits. And the Ice Wands are out of play. Do we have Craven Light? Craven, hits or waits? Before we auto hit it. All right. So Julia playing Euclid on Crimson. Crimson's going to SLY Shaw. Loses her seal. And she is invisible. One of her legendaries. And a grenade hits to put out the flame. Crimson with the buy. Felicia. Julia probably playing it to pull out the SLY Shaw. And remember, it does drop the buffs, but Crimson's invisible. We'll see if she chooses to stay that way. Ice Wands off the board. Frozen block. Julia with the 25-point tire. All right, let's go from Julia over to Crimson. Crimson, you're on the clock. You got a move coming up. We'll see if she stays invisible or not. We got Crimson and we got Dow. Give Crimson 15 more seconds. All right, 5 seconds, and then we're going to nerf the attack. All right, Dark Boss to their chest, Pet Repel, and Inferno to Strawman. Dark Boss, played by Crimson. In 1 would cap in 3. Could be worth 25. Strawman is going to hit. It's going to light up Strawman number 1. And is going to break Crimson's absorption. Her gear absorption is going to be taken out by the backlash from the Strawman. Dow, you're up. Final move of round 1, Dow. And I'm going to keep moves 20 to 25 seconds. So everybody, if you're waiting, be planning and discussing your move. We're going to make sure we keep this game rolling. All right. Dow's going to play Sealed Fate. Now, you guys should know, this is pretty cool. Anytime he plays any type of seal, he can break the target enemy seal. That can happen over and over again. So he's going to play the legendary Sealed Fate. He's going to play a Pet Repel. Nitro to Crimson. Going to break her Pet Repel. It's going to give him a seal. He can't play the E5 because inventory team, don't remove the E5. It's a shot on a straw man, so it doesn't matter. Mythic Dark Psycho from Dimes. If it was an attack on a player, obviously I would have made it stand, but it's on a straw man. All right, so they're going to stop the straw man with Dark Psycho. And now you cannot use a legacy item in your next turn. So no legacy for you. Now the Mythic from the Dark Psycho, we'll get that in play. And Dow has a gear absorption. The Mythic will break the gear absorption, but also he just played Nitro, and that's an instant seal. So that will break his seal as well. Sealed Fate does not count with Nitro because he has to play a seal. So no effect with the Sealed Fate. Got to be something he played. All right, that's the end of round number 1. At the end of round number 1, we've got SLY, 5 points on the straw man. Julia will rotate into the temple. So, Art getting a blessing. DZ is going to be 25 to 25. Dow and Crimson both getting blessings. All right. SLY does not have a temple, not have a blessing. They do have a mind, body, and soul. And we got several bosses that are out there. All right. So here's where it gets a little interesting. Craven Light, still in the dungeon. Can't do anything. Busy, you were summoned into the dungeon. So we're going to put you back. Busy, you got 20 seconds to get your move in. All right, Busy. Is going to play a seal. Turn into a ninja. Red Xavier, M7 Snowstorm. If you stop it, she's going to Rage Bank. So she'll have that carrying over next time. Craven hits or stop it. All right, hits. So M7 Snowstorm. Busy Bee doing work without the Rage Bank. Oh, wrong wall. Black block, green block, green block. Busy getting on the board early. All right, we're going to do a die roll, 1 to 10. Double Chromicas. Both Crimson and Julia getting some points here. So we'll give each of them 10. And roll a 10-sided die, 1 to 10, to see which block gets frozen. Pretty straightforward on this one. All right, block number 3. We got a frozen wall issue here. Block number 1 and block number 3 both frozen. Busy Bee coming on strong there after the temple. Let's go from Busy over to Dimes. Dimes, you're on the clock. 20 seconds, Dimes. Ten seconds. There it is. You're going to go Mythic Kang to her boss, put some dust on Jim. Dimes playing Mythic Kang, could be worth 63. Going to put an ejection bomb on Dow. A cadet to the temple and haunt Dow to lower his damage 20%. Keep in mind, she can put the ejection bomb on. She still have to detonate on her next turn. She did not choose to detonate. Mythic Kang. Dust to Jim. Ejection. Jim does a hit. And a cadet to the temple. All right, Temple Flame is put out. Dow wearing a bomb. Kang is good. Dust is good. Ejection is on him. Cadet is good. And Haunt is good. Let's go from Dimes over to Gemstone. All right, Jim going to play Pet Repel. She's going to get in range for the wall attack. Let's move her to the no zone. Going to put Gold Kang on her boss. Could be worth 55. And an E3 Seismic. Gravenlight says wait. After Jim, we got Bones, who will no longer be Marty. Gold blue from Dimes, making them use a blue. There we go. One blue apiece. Gold blue will break Jim's seal. Grenade does not hit. Pet repel's good. Everything else is good. Let's go from Jim over to Bomber Bones in the rover zone. Bones, you get a move. Give Bones 20 seconds to get her move in. After Bones, we got Julia from the temple. All right, 5 more seconds. Gonna go Fever Ring to Dow. Slush Wand can't be played. Blue wands are out of play. So no wand. I'm gonna give you the rover. And move her to the temple. Gonna go red Curtis to the wall. Drop a seal. Second mass destruction. All right, so Curtis would break the block, and then an F4 snowstorm would hit the black block. And a Fever Ring to Dow. Jim, let me know what you want to do. So Dow, you can no longer play red effects. I'm sorry, you can no longer play blue effects. You can still play red. I'm going to put the red on you so you can see what you can play. Red Curtis is going to break that block, which leaves it unprotected. F4 snowstorm. We saw Busy's S7, but more importantly, black block and half of a green block. So you got 50 green remaining. But the snowstorm is going to freeze one of Ark's walls. That's a tough one. That's a tough one when that one hits. All right, we've got 7 blocks remaining, so we're going to do a die roll. 8-sided die. The 8 will be the final red block. 7 and 8 will be the last red block. It is an 8. All right, so we're going to freeze the final block for Team Arc. So they still got a little room to work. That last one's going to be tough. It's going to take a couple hits. All right, good move by Bones. And by the way, she got a rover tire. All right, let's go from Bones over to Julia. Nice Red Curtis snowstorm combo shot, Bones. All right, Julia's going to move down to the tank zone. Going to Talon Jim to the temple. Going to play a pet repel. And an E4 seismic loaded to the wall, Craven. Craven says, wait. And after Julia, we got Crimson. After Crimson, we got Dow. Gold blue from Bones, second blue of the game. Protecting their interest there. They are not liking the seismics. And the gold from the gold blue is going to break Julia's seal. All right, let's go from Julia over to Crimson. Crimson, 20 seconds to get your move in from the DZ. She's going to go Mythic Kang to her boss. May be worth 63 if it caps. Seal, Hinder Dow, give him a -1. And Inferno to Strawman. Hits or wait. Captains, you guys can do me a favor. When you see it typed up on the screen, please don't wait for me to read it. Respond to it as soon as you see it. Wait or hits. It hits. All right, Strawman is going to light Strawman number 2. And that is going to take Crimson down to 90% because her seal is not yet resolved. Dow, you're up. Final move of round number 2. 20 seconds to get your move in. You cannot douse flames. You cannot play blue gels. You can play red. All right, 5 more seconds, Dow. Seal. Look like you put seal. Smoke break. Nice. Seal smoke. Break dime seal. Yep. Petro to Bones. Okay. All right, Petro. Amy has a seal, so it's only going to break her seal. He's going to play a seal. Yep. Makes sense. I see. All right, he meant to target Bones. Craven quickly chose hit. But you and Craven are going to get an option here. Dimes does not have a seal. So, the effect of Seal of Fate, it does have to have a valid target. Dimes does not have a seal. So, Craven, you'll get a chance to respond to this too. So, Dow, there are two players, Crimson and Bones, that do have seals. He's going to make the obvious call. If Dimes would have had a seal, the effect would have went off. She's not a valid target. Craven Light. Now Bones does not have a seal. Petro makes sense. What do you want to do with the Petro? Can't intervene yourself. Sly, anything else that we're going to do? All right, Crimson's going to prevent. All right, so Bones loses her seal. Dow playing the Petro. Crimson using the prevention. Her prevention is off the board. All right, everything else goes through. Captains, give me your subs. Let's pick up a little bit of time, please. We've got Blessing for Jim. We got a Blessing for Bones. Dow with a halo. Crimson with a halo. We got Elevation 1 being used by Bones. So Crimson's going to keep her seal. Purple Wand's off the board. Dow's going to lose his Pet Repel. Going to lose his seal. DZ is going to be 25-25. Jim in the temple. Bones in the temple. All right, let's get Sheila's buff. Let's get Ocean Man's buff. Dimes is heading out. Busy is heading out. All right, so the new order is going to be Craven. He will get a move this turn. Sheila, Ocean Man, Jim, Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. Remember, this is 4. I'm going to give Sly a warning. I need you guys to pick up the pace. Your moves are about twice as long as Ark's moves. Your captain calls are coming in late. So I need you guys to be focused, pick up the speed of the game. We got some time to make up. All right, we're going to start out. Craven Light. You're out of the dungeon. Your first act. 20 seconds to get your move in. And unless we hear otherwise, we're going to kill the squid. All right, Craven's going to play Elton on Julia. Going to go Cosmic Guard, Red Stasis and Ward. Ward to Ocean Man, Red Stasis to Sheila. Going to put a seal on himself. E3 Elmo loaded. Going to move him down to the no zone, get him in range. E3 Elmo is going to give him 10 points. He's going to take down a green block, and guess what? The block stops because of the frozen block. So Craven just getting a green block. All right, Elton's good. Guard is good. Ward, seal, Elmo loaded. All good, fast. Thank you for that. Sheila, you're up. I'll give you 20 seconds to get your move in. And a big what's up, E-Beach, everybody in the Army, good to see you guys. We got an action-packed game. And we're keeping the rhythm going. Thank you, Sheila, being super fast on that. Going to go Serpentine to Ray to slow him down for 2 turns. Going to banish Wandow. So he ain't going to be launched or lifted out of the DZ. We're going to take Nirvana Wands off the board. And by the way, Sheila and Ocean Man, you are both at 80% coming in off the bench because you have the suffocation. Going to max seal herself. And she's going to move down here in range to get a silence on Ray. Serpentine's good to slow him down. Banish Wand is good. Max Seal is good. Silence Grenade to Ray. Craven says wait. So we'll see what they have in store. Ray says nope. I got a prevention. I'm going to use it. Crimson's prevention off the board. Ray's prevention off the board. Wise usage of those. All right, let's go from Sheila over to Ocean Man. And Ocean Man, on your turn, we're going to cap a 63 for Sly. We're also going to cap the first boss of the night. Sly getting a flag and also 63 in Kangs. Give Ray 20 seconds to get his move in. And Jim will be up next. We got Ray, Ocean Man, Gemstone, Bomber Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. All right, super quick move. Appreciate that, Ray. Got access to Dow. It does deal damage. He's going to go boss to Main Street. Dow cannot be accessed. Ocean Man. Banish Wand, he cannot be lifted or launched. So you have to play Axis, but you got to play it on a different target because he's not valid. Ocean Man dropping a seal. And a spruce to the wall. All right, so give me a new target. Julia is going to be accessed. Julia has no seal on her, so it would hit. Arc, let me know if the Axis will go through on Julia. And then let me know about the spruce. And the Axis deals D15, moves the target 15 feet away, which would be a no zone, and would keep them there for one of their moves. So for one turn, they would be stuck in that area. And he's throwing a spruce, obviously, to break it. All right, they're going to prevent the Axis. Dow's going to prevent it. Spruce is going to hit, and it's going to free up that block. Good moves by both teams. Axis stop, boss to Main Street. Ray playing boss in 3 would cap in 5. And a seal on himself. Let's go over to Gemstone. Jim, you got 20 seconds. And your boss is going to cap, which is a dark boss. And you'll get 55 for the Kings. So that is a flag. We got 1 flag to 1. We got Jim, Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. All right, 10 more seconds, Jim. Get that move in. And Bones, you're on deck, so be ready to go. All right, Seal and Thrill. And a Gronk. All right, let's get her Seal and Thrill. Gronk is going to hit. It's going to take Ray's boss down to 50%. And going whammo with the Ultra. She does still have the dust smoke. And if it hits, it'll add the bullseye. Craven Light. She's getting a Thrill Smoke boost. She's got a little bit of a nerf. And using regular whammo. Red Psycho from Craven. That is the second and final Psycho for Team SLY. And the 10 will hit Jim, take her down to 90. Her seal is not resolved yet. All right, let's go from Jim over to Bomber Bones from the Temple. Give Bones 20 seconds to get her move in. All right, she's going to start out with legendary. That legendary is the dreaded Putrid Choker. All right, it does deal D5, so it is going to damage. It's a legendary that damages. And it's going to remove H5 from the max health pool of Dow every round that he's in play. She's also going to move to the rover zone. Going to Talon Craven to the temple. Going to heal and seal. Haunt Julia, lower her damage 20%. F5 Elmo is going to hit. I'm sorry. Going to haunt Julia for AP. Going to lower AP 20%. F5 Elmo. It's going to give him plus 10 to SLY. Green block, 75% of a blue block. You got 25 blue remaining. All right. Putrid Choker going to hit Dow. Is going to take him to 95. And his max health pool is 95% of his total health. May not seem like much yet, but it's going to tick every round and lower his health pool. All right, let's go from Bones over to Julia. Julia Crimson and Dow. 20 seconds, Julia. Ten seconds. Moving to the DZ. It's right next door. Don't have to move far. Going to put Mirror Smoke on Ocean Man's boss. We'll resolve next turn. S8 Whammo, red gel. And going to melt it. Craven hits her weight. Again, reminder, when you guys see it up on the board, I need to know whether you guys are going to let it hit or wait. Do not wait for me to announce it so we can keep it rolling. Craven says wait. All right, Bone's going to intervene. Stop the shot. All right, Julia moves, plays Mirror Smoke. Shot is stopped with a prevention. Let's go from Julia over to Crimson. Give Crimson 20 seconds to get her move in. And Dow, you're on deck after Crimson. All right, going to go Mythic Regis with a Gamma Glob. All right, it's going to add 38% to Ray's Boss. Going to bring it back to 88%. We also capped another Mythic Kang. Second boss, 2 flags to 1. And we get a heal. All right. Dow, you're up. Give you 20 seconds. All right, going to go boss to their chest. Thank you, Dow, for getting that move in quick. Dow playing boss. In 3, we cap in 5. Ray's boss is in Mirror Smoke. S8. Double red gel with Mind Melt, Mirror Smoke to Main Street boss. He does have a 20% damage nerf. It hits. S8 red gel, and that's the one he wants. 20% damage nerf. Remember, Ray's gear does factor in. %54 shot, taking Ray's boss down to 34%. All right, that is the end of round number 3. Mirror Smoke is gone. At the end of round number 3, we've got Halo for Dow. Halo for Crimson. Another 10 points in Strawman. Blessing for Craven Light. Blessing for Jim. And 25-25. All right, I am going to give, we're starting round 4. Craven, you're up. I am going to give one additional warning. Mirror Smoke. Dow played the Mirror Smoke. Good challenge. SLY, you get one additional warning. I need you to pick up the pace, or we're going to start nerfing the attacks. This is the last warning. Craven, you're up. You got 20 seconds. Get your move in. Thank you for that. Super quick move. Going to go Legendary Trio to Dow. Going to take his Max Seal, his Absorption, and his Blue Spark. I like it. Going to go Boss to Main Street. Craven playing the backup boss. Craven playing boss in 4. Would cap in 6. Cannot play an ejection bomb on Dow because he already has one. All right. Bombs are not free as well. So you get the Legendary. You get the boss. Playing the bomb is a half-turn move. So you don't get the juice on the attack, Craven. So no F4 because of the bomb. But you got to redirect the bomb to another target because you played the bomb before the juice. Bomb plays are not free. They are half-turn actions. All right, so they're going to put an ejection bomb on Julia. And Jim, if you want to respond to that, you can. But it's up to you. Or just continue to let it hit. The Elmo is going to hit. It's going to get him 10 points. We already established that hit. But it's going to hit with no juice on it. So Craven is going to get the rest of that blue block without juice. So they are down to 2 full blue. All right, they are going to play a Marty. They could have played it later. But one of the Martys are off the board. They're going to remove the ejection bomb on Julia. Dow stays. All right, so a quick recap. Craven playing Legendary Trio on Dow. No Max Seal, no Absorption, no Blue Spark. Boss goes to Main Street. It's a backup boss. Craven gets the Pet Repel. Ejection bomb, invalid target. He has to redirect it to Julia. When he redirects it, they play Marty. They get rid of it on Julia. Because he played the half-turn move, he doesn't get the juice. He gets the Elmo. So they're going to play a Gold Marty to Craven Light. Craven Light, Gold Marty is going to break your seal. The gold from the Marty as a DI, going to break the seal. All right, let's go from Craven Light over to Sheila. Sheila, you're up. And Sheila, you do still have stasis with you. And Ray, you still have the slow effect from Serpentine. So you lose equivalent to a quarter of a turn. All right, Sheila's going to go Blue Spark, S8 Whammo. Ocean Man's Boss, it hits. Ray's boss, 34%. It's a big hit, Sheila. The weapon, not the upgrade that we're used to, but it's a good hit. Going to take Ocean Man's boss from 34%. Down to 11%. It's a good hit. Got it from 34 down to 11. Good shot. All right. Blue Spark, S8 Whammo, red gel. And let's go from Sheila over to Ocean Man. Ray, you're up. 20 seconds to Ocean Man. After Ray, we go to Jim, Bones, Julia. Gonna go Red Kang to Craven's boss. Ray playing Red Kang. Could be worth 50. Quick move by Ray. Thank you for that. Pet Repel and Inferno to Strawman. Pet Repel's good. Gonna light Strawman number 3. And that is gonna break his seal. All right, let's go from Ocean Man over to Gemstone. 20 seconds. Jim, I'll give you a few more seconds because you had to captain that move. You called hits. I'll give you 25 seconds. Got an extra 5 to get your move in. After Jim, we got Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. All right, another 15 seconds to get that move in. Thrill Smoke, Faust to Julia, S6 Whammo, Ultra, Mind Meld to which boss? Craven's boss or Ray's boss? Tell me which target. Ray's boss, and it is down for the count. Gemstone getting a ruffled feather. 25-point feather for Jim. Also going to play Faust to Julia to give her a bonus. $10% bonus to Julia's PCP points. Whichever way she gets them this game, be a 10% added to the top of it. All right. All the attack goes through. Jim with the feather. Faust to Julia. Everything else is good. Let's go from Jim over to Bones. Bones, 20 seconds for you. Stay fast, Bones. We got a good rhythm. Teams are picking up the pace. Bones, Julia, Crimson, Dow. Then we got halftime, and it will be 4 in the next round. Bones going to move to the DZ. After she moves to the DZ, going to go boss over to that side chest. Bones playing boss in 4. We cap in 6. Drop Pet Repel. What are you going to hinder? Hinder Julia, give her a -1. And we got S6 Seismic Gemstone from Bones. Again, when you see it, let me know whether I'm waiting, whether or not you're going to let it hit. As soon as you see it up on the board, make the call of what we're going to do. Tank prevention. Sheila to stop the seismic attack. The shaman shutting it down. Movement is good. Boss is good. Pet repel's good. Seismic is no good. Hinder is good. All right. Let's go from Bones over to the assassin, Julia Muse. Julia, you are up. Julia, Crimson, and Dow. 15 more seconds for Julia. All right, Julia's going to move to the rover zone. Thank you for that, Julia. Super quick. She typed a book, too. It's a fast book. Look at that. Craven on the draw there. Mythic Kang to Dow's boss. Now you guys are outpacing me. That's what I'm talking about. Julia, Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to go Seal and Thrill. Give her a seal back. F5 Red Eye loaded with Disperse to the wall. Going to put a hinder on Craven. Craven's got a -1. And let's get that F5 Red Eye. Little stronger. The damage is 280 on those. A little stronger than your standard Raptures, etc. So Julia managing to get two blue blocks and 15% of the next one. 85 blue remaining. So we got 85 blue on one side. We got 2 full blue blocks on the other side. Walls are still close. All right, movement is good. Mythic Kang is good. Seal and Thrill is good. And the reason she got the F5 is because she's hindered, and she also got the Thrill, in case you're wondering. The Disperse added the extra damage. All right, they canceled each other off, the Thrill and also the hinder. Let's go from Julia over to Crimson. Crimson, 20 seconds. Final move for SLY in the first half. And Dow, you're on deck, so you will get the last move. So have your move partially ready if you can. Super fast, appreciate that. Crimson, double Mythic Kane to Ark's boss. Going to put Dust over on Dow. Going to SLY Spark Dow, nerf his next pet, and Inferno to Straw. All right, so what we have here is we've got Kane will spread the flame. Double Mythic Kane hits Dow's boss. It'll spread the flame. And then an Inferno for another one. And remember, as Dow's health pool lowers, the effect and the health of his boss lowers as well. So, Putrid Choker could be a factor. Gemstone hits her weight. All right, hits. Double Mythic Kang, Dow, taking your boss. Crazy health, but your health pool is 95%. Double Mythic Kane taking you down 87%. Your boss 87%. It's also going to spread a flame. It's been a while since we've seen the Kane spread a flame. Let's light up number 4. Strawman from Inferno is going to light up number 5 for Crimson. And the kickback from the damage is going to break her seal. Kane is good. Dust to Dow. SLY Spark is good as well. Inferno Strawman Dow. Final move of the first half. All right, he's going to portal over to their DZ. Dust, smoke, and all. Going to go Thrill and Seal, which you can play. Going to break Bones of Seal. Smart. Going to play Mythic Kang to his own boss. Could be worth 63. And Gas Blast Bones. All right, Portal Move is good. Thrill and Seal breaks the seal. Mythic Kang is good. And a Gas Blast to Bones. Well played. Gas Blast going to launch her out of the rover and move her over to the no zone. All right, that is halftime. Captains, give me your second half subs. Remember, we're playing 4 players in the next couple of rounds. The DZ was 0-0. Crimson and Dow both getting their 4th Halos. Strawman, we got 50 points for SLY. 0 for Arc. Gemstone and Craven both getting blessings. 4 for Arc, 3 for SLY. All right, we got some double action here. Look at these subs for SLY. All right, first we'll get Valar in for Shaman. Great job tonight, Shaman. Excellent play. Always dangerous Valar coming in. Julia back in the rover. Jim, dust smoke goes away. All lingering dust goes away at halftime. Dust smoke goes away from Dow. Craven Light heading back to the tank zone. Almost gave him another Halo there. Oh, Craven's heading out, actually. Not going back to tank zone. Animal's coming in. Craven heading over to the sideline. Animal in the tank zone. Watch out. Football for Ocean Man. Football Animal. Let's get Dow and all his stuff over there. Ejection bomb was not detonated. The ejection bomb is gone. All right, so we got, and Bones, I'll put you back over in your zone. Crimson Bones, Animal Football. Dow Jim, Julia, and Valar. All right. Got 3 rounds to go, 4 players per round. These are going to be fast. Those of you who just came in the game, whether you're Valar, whether you're Animal, whether you are Football, we're going to keep the pace going. So I need you guys just to stay on point, stay focused. We will cap maybe 1 boss this turn. We got a couple of capping 6. We got a pretty good game on our hands. Meaningful game as well. So let's start out with the Animal. Animal, you got 20 seconds to get your move in from the tank zone. Thank you for that, Animal. That is what fast is all about. Loving it, Joe. And look at Joe getting a cannonball. Cannonball for Joe. Crushing it, my man. 25 point. Right off the bat. Gonna bring out the world's only Mythic Nolan. Watch out. Oh, they did have a plan. Craven told me they had a plan. Gonna put a max seal over on Crimson. M7 Elmo loaded to the wall. Yep. Not only is that an M7, we're going to add 5 to it. That is a S12 to the wall. Elmo 10. Joe sneaking in the tank damage. S12, baby. Blue block, red block for the animal. Mow him down, Joe, at 25% of the next red block. $75 red left on the board. So 2 3/4. Animal, biggest shot of the night right there. Plus 10 points for the Elmo. All right, Villar. Animal's putting you on blast here. 20 seconds, Villar. Let's see if you can compete with the animal. And animal moved to the temple. Yes, sir. We got it. All right, Villar. Move to the temple. Villar, first move of the night. She does still have her gear absorption coming off the bench. Mythic Kang to Dow's boss. Villar trying to put another 63 on the board. Drop a seal. Going to put a max spark on Bones. First one will slow her down. M7 Elmo to the wall with mass destruction. Villar getting that Elmo. She wants a few points. Mass destruction. Giving all of Ark a boost. And Craven says it hits. Now, different between her and Joe's attack. No tank. But they do have 85% of a blue, so that is a damaged blue block. Blue block, red block for Villar. So we got 3 blocks, but one of them's frozen for Ark. And we got 2.75 for SLY. All right, let's go from Villar over to Football Master. 20 seconds, football. Don't let me down. And Villar's going to the temple. I got you. And football, repost your buffs, please. Mythic Kang to Main Street. Football playing Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Going to put a max seal on Joe. The animal. Mass destruction. Another point of mass destruction. And Inferno to Strawman, Jim. Kang is good. Seal's good. Does the Inferno hit? All right, football. Got gear absorption, but he isn't. Remember, he came off the bench. He's at 80%. Villar's at 80% as well because of suffocation. All right, let's go from football over to gemstone. Jim, Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. All right, Jim jumping in the tank. Thank you for getting that move in quick. Jim with a cannonball. 25-point cannonball. Max Spark, Amy, going to keep her right where she's at. Amy, you cannot move this turn from that rover zone. Mass Destruction. Get arc up to +2 in Mass Destruction. S8 Vlad's loaded. Craven says wait. Mythic Dark Blue from Crimson. Final blue of the game. One second. All right, next grenade attack is going to be nerfed by 25% for Team Arc because of the Mythic Dark Blue effect. Move Gemstone in range of the wall. And the Mythic effect is going to break Gem's seal. Still in her tank. Absorption, you will absorb. You'll stop 20% of it. But because it's Mythic, the 15% still carries over, still breaks your seal. Any damage to that seal breaks it. All right, so tank is good, spark is good. Mass Destruction, grenade is stopped. Let's go from Jim over to, you can't move this turn, Bones. Amy, 20 seconds. After Amy, we've got Julia, Crimson, and Dow. All right, Amy's going to play Mythic Kang to Main Street. Could be worth 63. Max Seal. All right, and I am going to I did not put the fire on the straw man. So, Sly, you have 6 straw men lit already. So, Amy, I'm going to let you pick a new attack. You can use the flame grenade if you want, or you can pick a different attack. That's my fault. Football actually lit up number 6. So, I'm not going to have her make an invalid attack when that straw man is lit up. Can only be the attack phase, though. So you can throw the flame grenade at someone else, or you can throw something different. Up to you. If you guys are watching along, the reason she chose the straw man is because I didn't put the flame up there. All right. So she's going to send a flame grenade to Valar. Gemstone. Does it hit Valar and break her seal? So just confirm it hits, if it's going to hit again. And then Julia, you're on the clock. All right, we'll break Valar's seal. Julia, you got 20 seconds to get your move in. All right, Julia's going to move over to the bomber zone. She got to move by foot. Summon Mythic Blitz to Joe's boss. Oops. Now, not going to matter. Because boss is not a valid target for Blitz. So Julia, you can redirect your Mythic Blitz to a target that is valid. Craven, she's going to redirect the Mythic Blitz to Joe's Nolan. She's going to put a Torment on Joe. And Oracle loaded. So I'll let you respond to that. Does hit. All right, Joe. She's blitzing your Nolan, and she does have a juiced up blitz. Nolan heading out. I wanted to see some Mythic Nolan, Joe. All right, the movement is good. The blitz is good. The torment is good. M7 Oracle is good, but the grenade is nerfed. 25% nerfed. And Oracle not going to do anything because it's not going to finish it. And it's 2 full reds. And the 25% nerf is costly. Very costly. Julia gets a red block. 65% of a red block, 35 red remaining. All right, let's go from Julia over to Crimson. Going to send Creole over to Valar. Going to give Crimson a pet repel. Going to send Vines to Valar. Vine's going to take Villar down to 70%. Creole's going to take her down to 65%. Jim just, all right, we're going to wait. Creole is good. Vines, we'll see. And a shot on Dallas Kang. Dow, you're up next. So be ready to go. And Dow, your health pool is 90% from the choker. It's not a Trixie. So Red Tanner was first. So if you can type no Mythic Tanner. It's only one shot from the D9. So Red Tanner comes into play. Crimson, that is going to break your seal. Mythic Tanner never happens. All right, let's go to Dow. Final move. $15 seconds, Dow. Portal DZ, Gas Blast, Crimson. Craven Light. Got something up his sleeve. All right, Sly, we're waiting. Like, big screen in front, popcorn. You guys have the floor. Showstopper. What you got? I've literally got people biting their nails right now on pins and needles. All right, football to intervene. Thank you. No gas blast. Intervene is successful. All right, end of round number 4. Animal getting a blessing. Villar getting a blessing. 6 straw man lit up. That's 100 points for Sly. DZ is 0-0. Julia getting the bomber zone. 150 occupy points. All right, we got Temple. We got Rover. We got DZ. We got Strawman points. We're going to round 6, everybody. We're going to cap some bosses this time. Start of round number 6. Animal, you're up. You cannot enrage. You are tormented. And he knows it. Look at that. He already knows. Gold Rage, Blue Spark, Heal and Thrill. Red's Revenge loaded. I'm still going to give him an S11. Animal with the Torment finding a way to sneak the S6 from the tank and another 5, S11 for the Animal. And a Red's Revenge to the wall. Hits or wait, Jim? All right, Ark is going to come up with something for this. All right, they're going to let it hit. Dow going to use the pain. Joe, I got to tell you, S11, you're taking down the wall, my man. 1, 2, 3. Let's rebuild it. Joe with the gold bar. And I got to cap Dow's boss from last turn as well. All right, so Animal, you got the Dominari. Sorry, my man. You got shut down. But good job taking down the wall. All right, let me back up just a little bit to Dow's boss the previous turn. And I got 3 Mythic Kangs on top of it. So 1, 2, and 3, and that was Ark's second boss. So bosses are tied 2-2. All right. Now, the pain that Dow put on. Watch how good Snowstorm is. You got 35% of a red block. It gets to the red block. It gets rid of that red block, and it stops. It doesn't even deal the extra damage to the ice block. It stops in its tracks, which means you got to hit it again. All right. Talk about pain. That was painful. Let's go from Animal over to Valar. Valar, you're up. Give Valar 20 seconds, and then we got the Football Master. Valar, Football, Jim, Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. Ten seconds, Valar. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Valar got to have a move, or we're going to nerf the attack. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you barely got it under the radar. All right, Blaze to the wall. All right, activating Shaman to heal herself. She's back to 100%. Seal and heal. I love it. There's only one problem here. The pet hits first. It's going to break the blue flame, and a spruce with no juice is not taking down a full red block. %15 of a red block. You got 85% remaining. Barely nicked it. All right, let's go from Villar over to the Football Master. And Craven Light's boss capped on Joe's turn. So Craven capped in round 6. So that's boss number 3. And 1, 2, 3. One of those Kangs is a 50. 2 are mythic, and SLY has a 3 flag to 2 advantage. All right, football is going to build a straw man. He on Thrill Blue Spark, S8, Snowstorm loaded. Jim, I need to know, what are we doing? All right, going to Judas it. I'm assuming you're going to Judas it to your wall. Not their wall. There you go. Craven says wait. Going to Judas it back. I don't know. You know, if it's a full moon, I think I'm doing a hell of a job tonight, so I'm going to pat myself on the back. I mean, we're keeping this thing rolling. It's tough when there's this many mistakes, but we got to roll. All right, going to Judas it back. Gemstone. Mythic Blue from Dow. All right, second blue of the game for Arc. Football Master. Mythic Blue, sir, is going to take you down to 65. Woo. Actually, a little more than that. Heal and Thrill will take you back to 100. That's going to take you to 65. Fallacy's good. Heal and Thrill's good. Grenade is Judas. Then Judas back, and then it's shut down. All right, Gemstone, you're up. 20 seconds. Jim, Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. Absorption, I'll keep you at 80. Back to where you started before the heel and thrill. Arc, what? Smoke, Spark. She's going to play Dark Nolan. Now, she is on the road, so she won't get the impact of the double home bonus from Dark Nolan. And Craven Light, you got M7 Lithium. It hits. All right. Going to put out Strawman number 6. Gemstone taking down the wall. First wall of the game. Sly will get 75 points for that wall being taken down because of Dime's legendary. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. Gemstone with a gold bar. Jim getting a ton of PCP points tonight. Gold bar, feather, and a cannon. The trifecta. Three flags in one block, 2 flags in one block. Might get interesting here shortly. Let's go from Gemstone over to Bones. Bomber Bones, you're up and you're now free to move. Super fast, Bones. Thank you for that. Bones going to move back to the tank zone. Going to go Vines to Villar. We'll just leave the other ones that were there. All right. Going to take Villar down to 90%. Remember, she got that full heal from the Shaman Legendary. Going to go Red Sabin to Villar. M7 Rapture to the wall with Disperse. Red Sabin hits Villar. It's going to put a score aura. It's going to add 10% bonus to her scoring attacks this turn. It hits. All right. But Amy, you've got no scoring attacks, and I'm aware of this turn. Oh, you do. Sorry. That's your boss capping. Yes, she does. That is Bones' boss. Very nicely done. And well played. All right, so Amy's boss caps. I thought that was capping on Crimson's turn. That's my bad. That is going to be flag number 4. And The Sabin is going to give her a 25%. Sorry. 10%, which is going to be 25 points. So, Amy, nice shot there. 25 points for Sabin. Don't think we've seen that yet. Tank Zone Vines, Red Sabin, M7 Rapture to the wall, and it hits. And let's get a teardrop going. Black block, green block. You got that mass destruction adding to it. So you can see it's a little tougher wall. So M7, she's got disperse on it and their team mass destruction. All right, let's go from Bones over to Julia. All right, Julia bringing out Gold Nolan. E3 Rapture loaded to the wall with Rampage. Craven. Both teams on the same wall. Craven says, wait. After Julia, we got Crimson and we got Dow, and then we'll get the starters in. Going to prevent the grenade. All right, Nolan is good. E3 Rapture is prevented. Let's go from Julia over to Crimson. Crimson, 20 seconds to get your move in. And then Dow, you're on deck with your 85% health pool. Tiger's Cube. Gonna nerf that wall a little bit. Max Seal. And she's going Blaze and Inferno. All right, Blaze. It's going to light up number 6. Inferno will light up number 7. And because her seal is not resolved yet, Crimson taking 10% damage back down to 90. Dow, final move of round number 6. Fifteen more seconds. Remember, Tiger's Cube is a gelatin nerf. It's not a prevention. All right, Dow's going to play Heal and Seal. Already has a seal. Going to break Bones' seal. Going to gas blast Bones. And I think SLY pretty comfortable letting her get gas blasted. Right, Bones? All right, and they're going to play Gideon. He does. And when he plays the heal and seal, remember, they don't resolve. So his heal doesn't have to resolve, so he can play the heal and seal. Because if you would have played a blue, you would have broke his current seal, and that heal and seal would have resolved. And he'll still get the healing for it because he's at 87%. So I think you're reaching for straws there, Craven. And it didn't matter anyway because she wasn't going to cap all the zones. So Gideon, minus 20 points for SLY. All right, captains. No, you're good. Captains, give me your final four. Now, all he has to do is play a seal. Whenever he plays any type of seal, Sealed Fate breaks a seal. Doesn't have to resolve. But Amy had 2 zones. So regardless of whether the gas blast hits or not, she wasn't capping all the zones she needed. Starters and starters. All right, end of the round. Dow left the DZ to get the attack on Bones. Crimson now has 5. Dow has 4. SLY also got 25 to 0. Strawman, 150 points for SLY. 0 for Arc. Temple. Villar with a blessing. Animal with a blessing. All right, we got Craven is going to be first to act. Let me get the players off. Animal off the field. Animal, great job tonight, buddy. You did awesome. Villar, good job tonight. Julia, you stay where you're at. Busy, we're going to put you in right beside. We leave Dow, we leave Bones, we leave Crimson. Football Master heading out. Deadly Dimes coming back in. Craven Light coming in. No legendaries this round. All right, Craven Light, 20 seconds. Get your final move in. Arc Spark, Gold Blitz Gems Nolan. Haze and Days to Jim. Blue Spark, S8 St. Elmo loaded, and he's going to move into the temple. All right, Busy is going to intervene. What are you intervening? The Blitz or the Elmo? Craven with a double blue spark. Craven, I got to hit you with a -5. We've had multiple double plays tonight. So he did catch it, but it's a 5-pointer. What are we going to intervene? The grenade or the pet? All right, Gold Blitz, Jim's Nolan. Nolan is out of play. He double sparked it, so he gets the arc spark. Does not get the blue spark. Haze and Days on Jim is good. S8 St. Elmo is stopped. Let's go from Craven Light over to Busy. Busy, your final move of the night. Busy super quick, moving to the temple. Blue Spark, Amari to their wall. Thrill and Seal, S8 Snowstorm. Mass Destruction. The wall is nerfed. But it would still go through. All right. Amari to their wall. 1 and 6 to freeze their wall. Or she could go double damage to her own wall. Little used Amari tactic, Busy Bee. So Busy Bee, I'm going to give you a 1 and 6 roll to freeze that block. Busy said it's time to gamble. Busy, give me a number. Busy says 3. If the number 3 comes up, she's freezing the wall. It is a number 2. All right, no frozen block for Amari. She does get the Thrill and Seal. And the Snowstorm S8 does hit. 8, 9, 10 for Busy. And their mass destruction is on display. All right, Busy after the Tigress. Black block and a green block. And we've got 8 blocks remaining. So I'm going to roll 8-sider because the Snowstorm is going to freeze one of the SLY walls. 8-sider. There's 8 left. And guess the news. It is going to be the final block. So we've got, this is a teardrop. And this is a frozen block. Nice move by Busy, almost froze 2. All right, let's go from Busy over to Deadly Dimes. Dimes, your final move. 10 more seconds, Dimes. Gold Blitz, Julius Nolan. Blue Spark, Thrill, Warrior and Rage. Going to use the grenade launcher. Jim, hits or wait? All right, she's using the intervene, so it has to be the grenade because she can't intervene the blitz. All right, losing her Nolan. Grenade shot is stopped. Let's go from Dimes over to Gemstone. Gemstone, your final move of the night. Jim, Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. All right, Gideon. Another minus 20. Jim from the tank. F5. Bloodlust. Ignite. Wedding Crasher. Blue Spark. All right, this is going to be nice. It does have another Tigress. So there is a 25% nerf. Seven, 8, 13, 14, 15, S16 and their mass destruction with the Tigress nerf, and that is the final charge of Tigress. Jim bringing the noise tonight. Green, blue, blue, blue. 4-block shot from Gemstone. Nice. Let's go from Jim over to Bones. Bones, Julia, Crimson, and Dow. Bones, you are in range. You ended up in range. Dark Misha, Blue Spark, Thrill. Using her rocket launcher as well. With a spruce. Okay. I see where you're going with that. You got a juiced up spruce. Can't use a blue on a spruce, Jim. It is a full moon, is it not? All right, it hits. S13. Spruce. Green block. 50% of a blue block. Hey, you're still taking stuff down. Julia, final move. Gideon for a -20. St. Elmo, +10. It hits. Craven's already calling it. 8, 9, 10 with an Elmo. -1 hinder, but she's got her mass destruction. Double red for Julia. And a 10-point bonus. Crimson, final move of the night for Team SLY. All right, going to go fallacy to build another straw man. Going to play absorption. Going to go Inferno to straw man, Gemstone, and a max spark to Dow to slow him down. Julia playing gold blue. Gold blue in play. Absorption is gone. Dow, your final move of the night. Speed potion to their DZ. Vines, gas blast, Talon Gem to their DZ. All right. You get all that. That's all good. Talon Gem to their DZ. All right, Craven. Going to go Vines and Gas Blast Crimson. Does it hit? All right, hits. Let's launch Crimson out of the DZ on the final move. She will not get the final halo, but she will still end up tied with Dow for halos. Arc able to get 75 points in the DZ. SLY 150 points. Temple, we got a blessing for Craven. Blessing for Busy. Craven, how many do you have for Dow? So they both have 6. So it's still a tie, right? So the challenge would be, we'll challenge that Crimson has 6, and we'll also simultaneously challenge that Dow has 6 as well. Regardless, it's a tie, 6-6. So they're going to split the PCP DZ. All right, so it's 150 points, 75 to 75. All right, I'm going to get the rest of the halos, so we'll get the walls, show you guys how this is going to work. It's still got to do damage, so the Rapture is not like an anti frozen wall. So I've got 7 blessings for Arc. I got 6 for SLY. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It didn't matter because they don't get the benefit of the teardrop, but that wall was frozen. It wouldn't have hit the wall anyway. So it kind of worked out as good as it could have worked out for Team SLY. On the other side, we've got taken down 2. Let's rebuild it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And Arc's going to have 2 complete walls. So 2 walls to 1. All right. I'm going to calculate the total. I think we kind of know who has the most points. I'm going to say this, and please don't make too much of it. It's a fun match. I'm a little disappointed we didn't play faster. We had every opportunity to have this game over by 10:35 or 10:40. If you guys want to finish earlier, you got to help. You can't take more time because you know you have more time. We have to play at a consistent level. These games can finish by 10:30, 10:40 if we do this format. But if we make them last to 11:30 or 12, they will. So I'm going to get you guys a total, and then we'll come back and figure out what's next. Be right back. All right, we are back, and this one wasn't close. So it's a lot of domination by Team SLY from start to finish. So start out, you can see flags, 350 points for Arc, 850 points for SLY, 500 point advantage, and the big advantage that Arc had was the wall, 675. But because the legendary, the plus 75, SLY actually got 625. Strawman, 475 to 0. Nothing in the squid. Mind Biting Soul, 200 points, no kills. We had 5 Kangs that capped for SLY. We had 4. Varying degrees of points. 150 points in the DZ for Arc. 100 points because the last move there for SLY, so they made up a little bit of ground. We got a gold bar from Jim. 25-point Feather. 25-point Tire from Julia. 25-point Cannonball. And 75 points in the DZ. On the other side, no gold, no feathers, 25 points for the Tire, 25 points for the Cannon, and 75 points in the DZ. Some of the extras, Julia got 150 points for Occupy. She had a 10% bonus, so she got an extra 15 for that. She also got a 10% bonus for her Tire, so that was an extra 3 points there as well. But then some of the odds and ends, both teams used a Chromica, a couple Elmos, and a Dark Boss for Arc, and about 4 Elmos, a Chromica, a Victorium, and a Dark Boss for Team SLY. Final score, SLY. We also took off the Gideons, minus 60 and a minus 5 penalty. SLY, 2,712. Arc, 1,831. About a 900-point victory. So, again, I like this format. This would be a format I would definitely be interested in doing again. But, you know, we've talked about this many, many times because you guys have told me you want faster games. I can't run a faster game if the people in your faction and you guys don't help me run a faster game. It comes down to that. All right, you guys have a great night. We will be back Wednesday night for Mirror versus Vox. Pretty important match because SLY is still alive and a chance for first place. So a lot of pressure on the Mirror Vox game coming up. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for all you do. And we'll work on it. We'll get faster for our viewers, and we'll continue to improve the game. Thank you again, everybody. See ya. Peace.